Hi, my name's Mike and I'm a city driver here at Holland. And I've been asked here today to show you how to prevent drop trailers. Warning! Equipment separation can result in death or serious injury. There are 5 steps to avoid an equipment separation. Check the service lines and ensure the grommets are in place. Make sure the glad hand is seated properly and the lines must not be tangled, crimped, or dragging. Inspect the electrical line. Make sure the plug is seated in the outlet cover secured, and the line is not dragging. Check the emergency lines and ensure the grommets are in place. Make sure the glad hand is seated properly and the lines must not be tangled, crimped, or dragging. Inspect the kingpin when hooking a trailer. Check the kingpin, release, and locking indicator. Visually inspect the landing gear and dolly crank when hooking a trailer. Make sure the landing gear is raised and that the crank handle is secured. Fifth wheels require a visual inspection prior to movement. Do not rely on the sound and tug test. Prior to moving the trailer, verify the jaws are around the kingpin and locked. Ensure that the release handle is locked. Trailers must have no space between the trailer kingpin area and the face of the fifth wheel. There are different types of fifth wheels. Make sure you are familiar with the one on your tractor. Simplex. Safety indicator, full down position. Operating rod, all the way in and down in the slot on the fifth wheel. Ensure jaw is locked around kingpin. Holland. Nut and washer snug against fifth wheel. Release handle not bent and in. Jaws locked completely around kingpin. With automatic fifth wheel releases, equipment separation will result if switch is not in the proper operating position, if at any time the switch is moved out of the proper operating position while parking brakes are set, the fifth wheel must be relatched or equipment separation will result. Avoid high hooking. There are 2 types of high hooks. A high hook happens when the pin slides across the top of the fifth wheel and drops down on the front side of the fifth wheel plate. Another type of high hook happens when the trailer is high, the jaws are closed, and the kingpin is resting on top of the jaws. Always inspect the fifth wheel each time the vehicle is left unattended. Remember, when it comes to disconnects, check the safety latch. Make sure there is no space between the fifth wheel and the trailer, and visually check that the kingpin is latched and secured.